to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be taken in the end zone.
You in, PJ? You in, PJ?
Yard line.
To the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Big Henry. Check 53 is mine. Let's put him on the box.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man. You just
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not.
All right.
Have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Who that
This
is?
is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, spinning away.
Who that is?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the.
Who that just came?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 27, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's going to be me, though.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's me and you.
Williams will try again. And he's going to take it into the end zone for the Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Just go, motherfucking line holding like a motherfucker.
And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it? It does.
Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, I'm the best in the ship to do this shit, bro. I ain't holding.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Man,
Popped in the air and intercepted.
Man,
Picked off at the 19. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And now the Chiefs will bring the offense onto the field as they'll go for 2 here. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
I got that motherfucking Chiefs defense looking like a nine.
After what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he'll be taken.
Hey, man, you gonna early concede or what?
Hell no, motherfucker won't do nothing. Hell no. Man, that motherfucker won't do shit.
No way, you might well come on 2K.
Down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. It's complete to Williams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
That's a guy.
Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, receiver.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
On second down, it's Ingram, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
56. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Hold the look. Hold. Check, 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 check.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down. Is on here in this first half.
Man, I'm finna stick my head to goddamn 2K.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
No shit, give me shit to make. I can't
This is
even
fielded a
get
couple
that.
yards deep.
I don't know why I ain't played this shit. It's so damn long.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
No
All that gets him is just a yard,
in.
and now it's third down.
Come on here. Come get some. Come get some.
On third down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson operating from the gun. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On 2nd and 11 now, Jackson. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit.
I ain't played this shit in 2 goddamn months, 3 months.
Just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Man, come on.
To start off this drive as the shot downfield
I've been paying my own the cheat code. Touchdown.
Sammy Watkins, 83 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll throw over the middle, taken in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving. Jackson now, 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. Now it's Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off. Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative. It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch. Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. And the throw here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And Jackson throwing once more. Snead's got it. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. To throw again is Jackson.
Oh, it's a pick.
Roberts
Oh,
complete.
my
And down to the
God.
20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's a pick.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Again, Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Darren Lee able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the first half. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Man, jump, man. Come on, jump.
Kansas City touchdown.
Oh, my God,
Mecole
bro.
Hardman.
That
69
didn't catch Mahomes, so
yards.
that did 80
His guys
yards.
continue to put this one out of reach.
That's
Extra
some
point splits
bullshit,
the
boy.
uprights.
That boy
And the
the
lead will
pig.
swell
Get
by
the
1
damn
more.
win.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he...
And my goodness, another interception. picked by Kendall Fuller. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now.
Please, we gotta
6
finish this shit.
interceptions that he has thrown.
Man, look,
Absolutely unbelievable,
like I
isn't
told
it?
you, I ain't played
Hard to
this shit
believe we're watching this
in
and
so
have seen
damn
it,
long.
but it just
Yeah,
talks
we
about the
quit this
game
shit,
of
bro.
football. It giveth
Yeah,
and it
you
taketh
ain't gotta
away.
worry
Yeah, the
about
guys,
it.
though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of
Better
Peyton Manning, Brett
Fuck
Favre,
this
and
shit.
Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is caught. For the moment,
Damn. Paul, send that man $10. Send that man damn $10. Two good time. Hell, Milo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Huh? No, it's all done. Yeah.
Dude, the man ain't dumb in the Duke.
Hey, man. Hey, P. P.
What up, big dog?
Hey, tell me just send it to you, just send it to me. Whatever you send.
Paul,
No,
send
tell
that
me
man
send
that
it. Just tell me send it to
$10, man.
you, and you send it to me.
Yeah, send. What? That man said, what $10? What happened? Man, look, you look. Hey, dog, you owe that man $10, bro. You bet it on me. Yeah, I won in my damn dream. So that man his goddamn money.
Hey, just send the visa. Just send the
Well,
visa.
send it to me then. Boy, I tell you the truth. Oh, bad for business. For business. Well, goddamn it. Yeah, when they get through, he'll send them out to me, mother.
So what?
Lord, Paul, don't do that, Paul. You made the bet, goddamn pay. Yeah. Exactly. Hey, he should be able to pay $10. God damn. He said he gonna do it, Milo. So whenever he send it me, I'm gonna send it to you, dog.
Fees, how much we bid it?
200.
Oh, I ain't too.
What
Just tell me.
you think
Just
I, I said $10. And
Yeah.
I went up to 15.
Yeah.
That man drunk. He drunk, man.
Hey, what's your cash? What's your cash? I'm gonna just request you just press one button. No word.
Paul, what's your cash app, Paul?
P, what's your cash up, bro? Huh? I can't hear you niggas talking.
Hey, you ain't gotta damn get your phone. Just tell the man what your cash app is. What? Green light 74. The good light 74. That's what he said. The good light. Living the good.
Living the good life 74.
He said living his good life. I said he lived his good life.
With Deion McKenzie. How you spell living? With
like
a G or
we
with
gonna have
an
to make a song. Goddamn, live the good life.
Are you hear me?
I don't know why the fuck I'll keep that going. Milo, take that shit off, bro.